Hey yo, how's it going? No, this is your boy Lance here. Just thought I'd come share with y'all a little bit about my day and how it's been. And of course, it's Thursday, and knowing tomorrow's Friday kind of excites me a little bit. And so I just thought I'd come talk to y'all for a little while and see how things are going. I hope y'all are all having a good night, and hope everything's going your way tonight. And I know for me, it hasn't been too bad. I mean, of course, the daily struggle every morning, getting up for work. I mean, obviously, if you work all the time, and you obviously know what I mean, the daily struggle. But I would tell you what, it's been a good day, and I can't complain too much. Now, I would tell you this though. So I got home, I'd say around 6ish, 6:20ish, and so I cut my TV on. And Dad actually had been home for a little while, so I cut my TV on and flipping through my channels, I find one of my favorite things to watch. Of course, I do see OKC and the Spurs play tonight. By the way, go OKC! Oklahoma City's gonna wear it out. Of course, we'll see if they beat the Spurs. If they make it past the Spurs, right now it's 3-2, but in the series. But if they make past the Spurs, I don't have no doubt they'll make it a little bit further. I mean, I'm hoping they make it a little ways. I'm not a big OKC fan, but I know a couple years ago they had won it, and it's definitely different to hear somebody that's not so, a team that's not so majorly popular. I mean, like the Heat or like the Golden Warriors. Of course, both those teams are going to be teams that are a little more popular and a little more sought after and more fans, of course. But OKC, I think it's pretty dope. And a couple years ago, they actually won the championship, which that was pretty cool. But it's going to be interesting to see who wins the NBA Finals, I tell you what. But that's one of my teams I kind of like. Okay, so they're not too bad. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big NBA fan, but I'm good when it comes to playoffs and picking teams that are going to be good and that are going to win games. So with that being said, hopefully they win tonight. If they don't, then oh well. I'm not going to complain either way. But I would tell you this. So I'm flipping through my channels and getting back on topic. And I did come across on one of my sports channels that I'd seen girls softball. And I'll be honest, I'm a big fan of softball. I really like college softball. College softball is really something I like. And it was actually, I think it was Virginia playing Notre Dame, if I'm not mistaken. And they were about to start about 6:20. So I was gonna watch that for a few minutes, but I left the TV and Dad went and turned it, I guess, to the Fast and Furious that was on or whatever. But I will tell you this though, softball is really an interesting. I love watching girls softball. I really do. It's that and baseball, especially at the college level, can't really beat it. You really can't. I mean, there's really not much more that entertains me much more. I love college baseball, and I really like college softball. And I'll be honest with you, my lady girls, well, my Florida Gator girls actually. Now, I guess I can't really call them my girls because they're not related to them by any means. But I tell you what, I highly support them when it comes to softball season and when it comes to near the end of the year when they go into playoffs. And you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna watch some games. Same with baseball. I like my Gator baseball team too. They're really good too, and when it comes that time, I'm gonna watch them also. But softball, my girls in softball now for the Gators have been killing. I mean, the past couple years, I think they've won the championship, which I'm pretty certain about that, anyways. But they're gonna go again this year. They just, for some reason, they're killing it. Every year it's always great to see that. A lot of people tell me that, oh, high school or college. Sorry, college is all about football. I'm like, yeah, I mean, of course, I'm a big Florida Gator fan. I love me some college football. I'll be honest, I love college basketball too. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's all about football and basketball. But no, if you ask me, college sports, yes, football is a majority rules, big part of college sports, and I do understand that. So is basketball. Everyone loves basketball and football. But I'll be honest with you, I don't just like Gators because they're good, because they were good in football. I like the Gators because they're good at everything sports. I mean, They may not have had the best year in football, nor the best year in baseball, for that matter. I mean, they got beat out, and they got beat out like the rest of the teams. But I guarantee you, when it comes to gymnastics, cheerleading, softball, and baseball, they always get number one. No one can even get close to them. And I think that's why everyone's envious of the fact, oh, it only matters about basketball and football. And I think that's why people really say that. They're really jealous because my Gators are good in other sports that are not just specifically football and basketball, which of course I like those too, but I really like watching softball. It really entertains me. Some of them girls are really good. And of course they're all females, so why wouldn't I like watching? I mean, honestly. So, and with baseball, I like to watch baseball, and a lot of baseball is because I have a little baseball background, so I love to watch it. I love to be able to see the trick plays they do. I mean, what choices and what mistakes the coaches make in their games, and see, how they can better do for themselves, some of the coaches, and see how the Gators, how they kill it and how they go about their daily routine. And I love watching baseball, but I much more like softball. Softball's a whole lot more entertaining, if you ask me. I've always liked softball. But with that being said, I just wanted to come talk to y'all a little bit about today and tell you it's been a good Thursday. I'm looking forward to Friday and looking forward to another crazy weekend working and doing everything that I generally do, which is go ham, on the weekends. But it is what it is, and I hope y'all are all having a good evening. And I tell you what, y'all send me some questions and I'll answer them. Comment on some of my videos and I'll answer them and see what I can. I still need to talk about Trump, and it's not that I've been forgetting. It's just the fact is that I gotta find time to just to do a little research and see what I need to know before I start just randomly telling you how I feel. Because I'll be honest with you, if I tell you how I feel, I want to make sure I'm giving you the facts before I just go out there and just spitball and start telling you how I feel. Of course, every day, like I've told y'all before, I'm not voting for Hillary. Hillary went over my dead body. I mean, legit, over my dead body. I'm not voting for Hillary. There's so many things I've seen negative about her. I just haven't seen anything positive that's came out of anything she's done, and it's bizarre. And if anything, I'm hoping it's Bernie Sanders and Trump, the old Trumpinator and Bernie Sanders. But I think that's his last name, Sanders. I'm hoping that's his last name, Bernie Sanders. I'm hoping whatever his last name is. But it'll be Bernie and Trump. I'm for certain about that, and you can take that to the bank. And fortunately, I really hope it's not Hillary, because this country be in a sad state if Hillary goes for president, if she becomes president. So just know that. But with that being said, I didn't avoid your question, Tyler, about Trump. I need a little more time to think about it. When I think about it, though, I'm gonna mention your name, Tyler, and we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna make a video for you, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel. But I first want to do a little research and see. I haven't seen much about Trump on Facebook. I do see a lot of his bumper stickers, but I haven't seen a lot on Facebook or on social media, so I really haven't had time to analyze what good and bad. I do know he doesn't have any political backgrounds besides the fact that he's filed bankruptcy a couple times, which, if any of you know anything about politics and about, what is good for America, filing bankruptcy, I'm sorry, son, Trump, it just ain't going to work. I mean, it's not good for you. And it hurts the smaller man. I mean, it really hurts the middleman when you file bankruptcy. I mean, it's like a domino effect, because you file bankruptcy, it screws the other company over, and then they eventually have to file bankruptcy if they can't get their stuff straightened out. So, I mean, and then it hurts the bank, because then they don't get the money they need, and then it's just a domino effect that is never can be good for anybody to file bankruptcy. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm totally against Donald Trump, because if anything, I'm picking him over Hillary any day. I mean, really, I am, and I'm not about this Great Wall crap he's got going on, but I tell you what, if he's going to stick it out there, let him do it. I mean, I'm down for a little bit of somebody stepping up their game and showing this country what we need to really do, and not worried about politics, not worried about stupid crap that doesn't need to be brought up or even talked about. It's just really ridiculous crap. So hopefully Trump or Sanders steps up their game. I mean, hopefully so. But I'll have to talk about that another night, because I'm not really... I want to make sure I'm educated before I go to run my mouth about it, which, I mean, this is America, so I can run my mouth, but I want to make sure I have my story straight before I try to go off on a limb and not know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, y'all have a good night, and I will catch y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday night. Hopefully I can get a video posted up, but we'll just see how things go. Alright, well, peace out. Have a good weekend. Adios, my crew. Adios. Deuces.